Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for June 29th through July 11th. June 29th through July 3rd. The pattern starts out amplified at the beginning. This is the beginning of the period. This is the GFS. But then transitions more to a zone flow. You can almost see it here. This is the beginning of the period. And then we go to the end of the period. We're going to come to the third. We're at the third, and you can see we have almost a zone of flow across the nation, a little bit of a weak trough here across the Great Lakes and Northern Plains, upper Mississippi Valley. But, and then still below normal heights here, we have our subtropical ridge across this area of the nation. And we look at the rest of the models, they're in good agreement. A frontal boundary will extend from the Great Lakes to Northern Plains, with the Bermuda High extending westward to the south. This will result in an area favorable for showers and thunderstorms. Some of the rainfall could be heavy. The Northern Plains will experience cool temperatures. The heat in the west will slowly moderate, but temperatures will remain above normal. Now, we're going to take a look at the period for July 2nd to the 6th. Here we are at the 4th. The models are in good agreement and forecasting still almost zonal flow here across much of the nation. Still have a weak trough here of the Great Lakes. But all in all, the models are in good agreement. We're going to start here. This is the start of the period, and we look at the rest of the models. Some of them, like this one, this is the GFS ensembles, and the European ensembles are showing more zonal flow compared to the other ones. There's a little bit of buckle on some of them. And then we go to the end of the period, come to the 6th, we see very little change, and pattern remains unchanged during this period. So during this forecast, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the west and most of the eastern U.S. and forecast anomalies to be about 12 degrees above normal. You can see the highest anomalies would be in the west, and below normal temperatures are here. But I don't think they're going to be so extreme. I think it's going to be closer to -4 degrees below normal across this area. And near below normal temperatures for the Great Lakes, like I said, 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the central and southern Rockies. We have above normal precipitation forecast for the Northeast, the Middle Atlantic, into the Ohio and Tennessee valleys. July 7th to the 11th. Here we are at the 7th. Now here's a subtropical ridge seems to build a little more to the north during this period. We're going to have subtropical ridge covering much of the nation, pushing the westerlies to the north. And you're looking at the GFS. This is the beginning of the period, still forecasting above normal heights across the west and the east. And then we go to the end of the period. This would be the 11th. And you see the subtropical ridge builds over the Rockies and the Plains. Still a little bit weaker here in the east. That's GFS. And then we look at the rest of the models, especially European ensembles, has the western coast of northern U.S. compared to the other models. So for this forecast period, forecasting above normal temperatures from the plains to the Pacific coast, with anomalies of at least 4 degrees above normal forecast, and we have near to above normal temperatures for the remainder of the nation. But the anomalies be close to about 2 to 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the central and northern Rockies, Northern California, and we have above normal precipitation forecast for the Northeast and Middle Atlantic into the Tennessee Valley. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for June 29th through July 11th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.